Hi everyone, it's Caitlin, and today we're going to do a whole mess of World War I projects, starting with making donuts. So, yeah, I was going to do just a regular old getting dressed video, like getting dressed as a canteen service worker in World War I. And then Red asked, hey, can you actually make donuts and like do the whole donut girl canteen service worker thing at the event? Probably a good idea, so I have something actually to do with it, just sitting around telling everybody I'm not a nurse constantly. So, yeah, we're going to make some period donuts. And it's me. I'm not going to make modern donuts or even show up at the store and go buy donuts. We're going to make actual World War I donuts, of course. Is there another way to do this? I fully know y'all can't read that. But basically it says 1 cup or 1/2 pint each of sour cream and granulated sugar. Okay. Alright. 1 cup granulated sugar. I don't like putting that in there, so we're going to guesstimate about the same amount of powder, sour cream. And it says to mix or stir together until sugar is dissolved. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to dissolve the sugar. It's not hot, but oops, I got sugar on my computer. We're going to do it until it's all mixed together. Let's call it, and we'll call it good there. Because that's still very granulated. Okay. 2 beaten eggs. We're going to use the nasty, dirty eggs. I have clean ones I pulled from the chickens this morning, but might as well go ahead and use the dirty eggs. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm going to wash my hands again because I don't know what was on those eggshells. Alright, did say beaten eggs, but it is fine. Rounding teaspoon of soda, baking soda. We're going to assume that a rounding teaspoon looks something like that. Oh, it said dissolved in tepid water. Oops. Oh, 1 tablespoon of tepid water. Alright, I added about a tablespoon of tepid water. Alright, 2 quarts flour, or sufficient to make a dough that can be easily rolled. Okay. Let's start with this. This is not going to be enough. But we'll give it a mix and find out. Yeah, those can't be rolled yet, but... Hi everyone, welcome to Chaos Cooking with Caitlin, where we cook historic recipes chaotically, but somehow they always turn out great. You want to make a stiff dough. It needs to be rolled out. Also, I probably should have warned y'all. If my sewing stresses y'all out, my cutting stresses you out, my cooking probably will really stress you out. That can be rolled out. I'm gonna give it a taste just to see what it... Those are some sweet donuts. Like, there's some sugar content in there. Alright, I'm gonna find somewhere to roll this out. I don't think I have my rolling pin out yet. This'll work. It's a little bit of a soft dough. Probably could have added some more flour. But we'll just do a little bit at a time. Yeah, these are some very sweet donuts. And we're going to use a wine glass to cut it. Okay. And use my finger to poke the hole. And pull it out a little bit. Now we have a donut. I have oil getting hot on the stove. Let's see how many donuts this makes. I really have no idea how many people are expected. Rhett said like half a dozen, I think is what he said. But I don't know if that's just the World War I folks, or I know there's also World War II people coming. And a couple of my friends are doing World War II, so I was like, I want to make sure they get food too. Alright, I put a little practice ball in there to see if it's ready, and I think it's just about ready to cook. Look at that little ball. So I think we're going to add in a couple of our real donuts. I'm eating that little donut ball by myself. I haven't had dinner yet. I might be having donuts for dinner. Because why not? I ate vegetables earlier today. I can eat donuts for dinner. I think that hole is just about done. Look at that beautiful little golden brown ball. Actually, where is my phone? I need to ask what time I get there tomorrow and how many people I'm feeding. I think this made like 1.5 dozen. But I made some pretty big donuts. I'm gonna sprinkle powdered sugar tomorrow. This is a pretty common thing, like in my family. We usually did homemade donuts for like someone's birthday breakfast. And sometimes we made them like fully from scratch, and other times we cheated and used like canned biscuits and made donuts from those. And those are actually pretty good too. I need to open up the ball. Ooh, look at that. It's a nice little cakey donut. This is my favorite. They're really good. They're sweet enough. They really don't need any icing on them. And they're a sweet donut. But I think I am going to dust powdered sugar on them tomorrow. This recipe is going in the rotation. We're going to make this every time. This is my new donut recipe. Look how beautifully they puffed up. We're going to make some reenactors very, very happy tomorrow. I'm going to fry the rest of these donuts, and then we'll go ahead and pack. We'll go ahead and pack for the event. I think we'll just bring you along for the whole day. How does that sound? Alright, let's pack. I'm like 95% sure that all of my World War II stuff, or World War I stuff, should be in this box. Technically my World War II stuff should be in here too. That shouldn't even be in there. That's 1880s. Alright. Petticoats. Drawers. They're wrinkled, but they'll work. Chemise. I will need these. There's 3 of them. There's the canteen service worker apron, belt, cap that needs to be ironed. I don't see the 4th garter, but there's a decent chance it's actually attached to the corset. I did make a second batch of the donuts. We have like 3 dozen. Rhett said 2 dozen. So I think we're gonna be good with having a few extras. I also need to ask about lunch. Those look, they do not match because one is significantly shorter than the other. I'm going to find matching stockings. Right, corset. I forgot that I lost weight. Of course, it doesn't fit very well anymore. Bane of my existence. Drawers. There you go. Finally, the dress. Alright, let's gather our things and get going.
Listen to him. There we go. Where to go, about 20 feet apart. He's not spraying the ground, right? He's spraying up.
You can see where we did it earlier. It just sucks all the moisture out of the ground. That little dry spot there.
When Cody's done with the front door, he's releasing that. Wait for this man right here so that they come out. You got to look good for the ground. You need to feel like Paul. I need to put this hat here. A little bit. Area.
Alright, back from the event, and yes, I got quite a bit of sun, although I stayed in the shade most of the day and under cars and such, but yeah, I got a little sun. That's what happens when you never go outside for more than 2 minutes at a time, even in the shade. So yeah, it was fun. First real 20th century event. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier because I didn't think about it till I was at the event. That I've only, well, Kingsbury is a real event. but they only have like 5 reenactors. So there was like 20 to 30 guys out there for World War I. Many more for, you know, World War II. So I didn't even go watch the World War II battles. Although I had friends participating. I stayed over in my little Great War corner and got sunburned. Worked on the quilt. So I have, of what we pinned last time, which was 1/4 of the quilt, I probably got 1/4 of that quarter done. You know, for sewing just for a few hours, and for a long time I didn't even sew. For a long time I didn't even work on it. I was just hanging out with people. So for a couple hours of work, I feel like that was pretty good and productive. My hair is falling out, but it is, actually I'm going to take it out. So yeah, it was technically my first real like battle event for the 20th century. So that was fun. I was one of like 4 women there. There was one other lady in a Great War. I think I only saw 2 women in, you know, World War II as well. So they're hurting for women even more than 1830s, which I thought was very male dominated. No, apparently, you know, 20th century needs some women reenactors. So this might be the last time I wear this outfit for a while. The donuts went over really well. However, sorry, lady hasn't had attention all day, so she's over here just wanting attention. For Kingsbury, I really need to do motor service since we've spent most of our time driving around in cars. So I think we're gonna need to make a motor service outfit, which we're doing Kingsbury in like a month and a half. So I probably need to get buying fabric. So overall, it was fun. I didn't get a whole lot of footage just during the day. I mean, I was literally just sitting there sewing or sitting there talking or taking a nap underneath a Model T because that's what you do. It was shady. It started off as really cold, got really warm really fast, but that's Texas weather for you. Apparently most people who camped last night froze, which made me glad I didn't camp out with them. But yeah, it was a fun event. I would do that again. I also would do my hair like this again because apparently now I have ringlets. Basically the event, you'll get to see some footage of one of the battles, one of the battles. They got gassed on that. They got gassed that time. So yeah, they have reproduction trenches over there and it was a fun event, so. But I think I'm about ready to get out of all these clothes. And I'll probably sit and work on the quilt for a little bit more this evening. Work on some editing. I'm basically waiting for Red to get home with the Model A because he took the Model A and therefore it was, you know, it's a longer drive for him because he can't go 75 miles an hour like I can. So I know this is a little bit of an unconventional video, so we didn't really do any projects or anything, but it was a little fun, maybe a little fun look into the day of a living historian. So it's been, oh, is it like 8 o'clock now? Okay, so I woke up at 5. By the way, it takes me longer to get ready in 20th century clothes than it does in 19th century clothes. Part of that might have to do with the fact that I'm used to getting into 19th century clothes. But I can get ready, like I can get up, get dressed, and ready to go in the 19th century in less than 20 minutes and be like in the car on the road. It was like an hour and 10 minutes before I was able to get out this morning. So that was interesting. I wasn't expecting that. And part of that was like doing my hair and stuff. That took a while this morning. So I really had no idea what I was doing. That was basically a day in the life of living historian. Going to our first 20th century event. One day I'll take you along and actually like pack for like a weekend event. Because I think that could be an interesting video. Like how to pack and what the things that you need for like a weekend camping event. So next time I do that, we'll film that. Which is probably a good idea. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today throughout our little look into the day of the life of a reenactor. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell notification so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. And as always, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you back here in the next one.